Welcome, guys, to Triple Moon Inspirations Tarot. Please make sure to take the time to subscribe to Apocalyptic Tarot and Triple Moon Meditations. These are also my channels. I want to first say thank you all so much for your support. It means everything in the world to me. Also, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to leave a donation, there will be a link in the description box below each video for you to do that. Make sure you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign video because you may be operating more fully from that aspect of your personality during any given week, month, or year. Also remember, these readings may be about you, but they also may be about someone in your surroundings. So always keep it under your hat as something that may be going on around you. Without further ado, let's move on. Hello guys, this reading is for Aries. It's Aries sun, though it may also resonate with Aries moon and Aries rising. So, a couple of things right off the bat. Some of you are feeling very uncomfortable about a situation that's going on around you. And I say that because the first card out here is the Four of Swords. Somebody could have been deceitful about a new beginning. Somebody could have been deceitful that the truth came out. Could be that. But overall, the feeling here is dancing around a subject, not really getting to the point of a situation. With the Moon card, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancerian person. Maybe you're walking on eggshells about a Pisces or a Cancerian person. This points to someone who's at a crossroads. This points to something or a situation that's not as it seems. And I'm going to say it's because of a belief system, meaning that whatever is going on, you're struggling with your belief system around it or around someone else's belief system around it. For others, it could be that it's illegal in nature. But there's a lot of fog around what's actually happening around you. For some of you, you're holding on very tightly to a person, place, or thing. This even could be money. But it's saying that you're holding on too tightly to something here. And the reason you're holding on to it is because you got wish fulfillment in some sense of the word. Maybe it made you feel more mentally or physically stable in some sort of way. And that's why you're struggling with your belief system around it. For others, this could be a gloaty energy. You may have gloated about this situation, at least in the past. Okay? This also can be about overindulgence. So you were holding on tightly, but then, Ten of Swords, you chose to backstab that you were holding on tightly. Maybe it because of how you would be perceived. Some of you may be trying to garner a certain sort of attention around this situation, but in a more of a deflective way. And the reason I say that, you got the Two of Swords. This is all about your self-worth. You may have sit in a place of indecision for a time if you're not still doing so. With the blindfolds on, this means somebody who's refusing to see the truth about a situation. This person is, just sitting there. So You're not doing anything about whatever this is. So you backstabbed. First you held on, then you backstabbed the choice because of intuition. So what does that mean? That means, I'll give you an example. I'm holding on really, really tight to you, but I don't want you to think that I do. So now I'm going to break up with you. Okay? Some kind of energy like that. I don't want you to know that I need you, or whatever. So I'm going to break up with you would be a good example. There's something like that. So you didn't want somebody to know that you had been holding on to someone. And because of that situation, you're feeling stuck. There's something here where you need to have a different perspective. You may be in limbo right now. What else? It's just a stuck energy. We have Pisces and Cancer here so far. So these signs may or may not be relevant. I feel like you didn't want somebody to know that you were stuck. Whether that's, it's going to be a different situation for everybody, but it's easier to use the breakups, analogy here. But it's like, oh no, I don't really need you, so I backstab the choice and I break up with you because I don't want you to know that I'm stuck. Like I really am stuck on you, it could be something like that. You're trying to hide this, like on a psychological level. So it's basically saying there could be something about a victory, a travel, a move, something like that. All right. So take those three words, a victory, a move, or travel. And I'm going to use the word victory, but you can exchange it with the words that I gave you, whichever one resonates with you more fully. But there's something here about a stuck victory because you ended the victory. But then made a choice, though you had several options, to reunite. Okay, so I'm not going to know what this is, but that's basically what I'm seeing. It kind of looks like kind of a staged event again. I'm seeing a lot of those in the readings lately. It's almost like you really bad wanted to reunite with somebody, but you don't want people to know it. Or you did. All right, so that's reading number 1. Now I'm going to go on to the oracle cards. And this may be the same reading, a continuation of this reading, or it may be a completely different reading. I won't know that. You're trying to keep the peace regarding a situation. Could have been some sort of ending, transformation, or something about shared resources, anything like that. You're trying to keep the peace regarding some sort of misfortune, potentially to your reputation, regarding some sort of partnership. Now, remember, a partnership, I'm in a partnership with YouTube. So partnerships don't have to be romantic. So you have to kind of open your mind whenever you watch tarot and oracle card readings, because the cards only have so many words. Okay, so we have to kind of adjust it as it relates to our particular story. But there's some sort of situation where you're trying to keep the peace regarding a misfortune that happened that may have affected your reputation, as it relates to some sort of partnership, an agreement, or contract that you have. There may be also issues as it relates to family or your stability or something like that as well. But you're fearful of loss. And I'm seeing it more as, if anything, so far from what I'm seeing, it's more about loss of stability or reputation or shared resources. It's potentially one of those three things, but you're fearful. And because of that, you were extremely persuasive. This is very much about how you see yourself, in my opinion. I could be wrong about that. But it's almost like you're deflecting and trying to protect yourself now, even though you were persuasive of this situation, or you swayed the outcome in some sense of the word. But you're fearful. You're fearful because you got wish fulfillment about being honest. You may be fearful of being honest about an affair, or about a child, or about a creative project. It doesn't have to be any of those, but that's the numbers I'm seeing. But that's what I'm seeing. Some of you, there's a situation there that you're not wanting to admit that you got wish fulfillment from. Something about your belief system and your reputation makes you afraid to tell the truth about this particular choice, to be honest about this choice. So instead, it looks like you may have transformed this situation. Could have involved a friend, does not have to be. You transformed this situation, but you were very vague about your intentions or what your desired outcome was, in order to bring you some sort of success as it related to this situation. And again, it just keeps repeating this, but I'll say it anyway. Whatever this situation is, you may have like internal conflict or something like that because of how it will adjust your home or family life, but you have internal conflict with being honest, is what it's saying twice. So there's something here that you don't want to tell the truth about as it relates to something like that. Some of you, there could be health issues involved. For others, this could just be something that, it's part of your daily routine. What else? Yeah, I think you're just more worried about your stability, whether that's, material stability or, stability within the family unit. It could be any of that kind of stuff. Okay, so for some of you, and I've seen this in your readings before, I don't know if I actually published the ones that I'm talking about, but you're keeping the peace about a situation. You're fearful of loss, so you're being vaguely honest. So you're telling part of the truth, or skimming over some details, okay? Because you are secretly fearful as it relates to your identity. All right. So that is the reading for the Aries people. So please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to leave a donation, there will be a link in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe to Apocalyptic Tarot, as well as Triple Moon Meditations. Thank you guys so very much for your support, and I will see you again soon. Bye.